welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. And the Rebels ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Minnesota's offense comes onto the field first today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's got it on the right. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start and try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's Tracy. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
The Rebels headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They booted away. He's got it near midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a third down, and guess what, nowadays fourth down, green light, we're gonna go for it anyways.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll try the outside to the left. Got a little space. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. They're setting up the screen. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead's extended a little further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and the Defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Rebels send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Safe little shovel pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air, it's Lindsey. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the...
Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. My, oh my, 41 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Catch in the middle, it's Hainsworth. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We reached the break, it's Minnesota holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Let's see what he can do with it. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They want to run this quarterback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good vision and determination there to find its way up to the 23. Caught close to the marker, it's Tracy. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lanier. Touchdown, Minnesota! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Makes a grab over the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Coyotes, 3.
On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
At the 15.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
First and 10.
From the gun, give on the inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The give to the tailback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Easy completion on the shuffle. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Got his man downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
On the play. First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Under fire. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
38, Coyotes, 6.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Wilkerson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run it from the gun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Pressure coming. He's in open space downfield. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Buys a little extra time. There he goes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Gets it out fast. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
5-yard line. Second down coming up.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll lose yardage again, and they say don't abandon the running game, but the running game's abandoning them. The play-action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads it left. Hits the open man. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give is to Taylor. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Golden Gophers are flying down the field. Power football with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his big tight end. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Pulls it in. It's Tracy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the wideout. By himself, he makes the grab. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to run it. Looking for room at the 25. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
And a 1st down for the offense.
The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Rebels are rolling down the field.
1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead. Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. He'll pull it on the read. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Give to the single back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give on the option. He's past the 30. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. He's got an open man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Rebels will punt this one away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. With the catch, it's Johnson. At the 35, he's got room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it on the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Finds the tight end.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lanier. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Quarterback on the keeper. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Number 46 on to kick it away.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.